you know, just a bear out on that field, but a teddy bear off the field. He's just a great kid and been with us for 5 years, and just really an exciting and team-loving young man.
I love to hear it. Well, the initial possession is going to go to the participated some high scoring. Didn't take very long to put one on the board.
We'll see. Jack Tortolani's dad was my first recruit at Princeton.
Stop.
Yep, and one of the 2 or 3 young men who I've coached their dad and their.
That guys, it's 1-1, just under 3 minutes into this opening stanza in Denver on a beautiful day. DU is going to scoop up possession after the face-off and make some changes.
Cornell not showing their 10-man run.
For the Big Red of Cornell, 2 undefeated teams, 2 top 10 teams. Number 6 in Cornell visiting number 7 DU, and early returns look good for the Psyllos. See if they can parlay that last possession here. Loose ball after the face-off, scooped up by Cornell. Of the afternoon, and he scored 4 of them in his collegiate debut against Lehigh. And here they come back with it. They're going to try to create another opportunity for themselves. Ground ball is scooped up by Michael Long from Cornell during this first quarter.
This is a key 90 seconds. You know, it's got to be, maybe especially for Denver. And it's going to be interesting to see if the Pioneers can.
22 seconds left. And Cornell is going to have this final possession with about 15 seconds to operate here. Score is tied 3-3 between number 7 nationally ranked Denver and number 6 ranked Cornell. Only top 10 matchup in the country here. And the ball is on the ground here in this initial possession of the second quarter.
Great play by.
And looking to take a big step forward here as a senior. Ground ball scooped up by Cornell. And they're going to have an opportunity to tie this game as they now met, you know, 5'9" and 165 pounds. But this kid, he's got star potential.
No doubt. Watching the face-offs now, Alec Stathakis is winning every clamp, but Cornell guys are doing a good job on the ground ball.
That same sort of sentiment. I mean, he's first team All-American for every outlet, Tewaaraton, you know, finalist. He is a great player.
No doubt about it.
All right, here comes Cornell with it. Scores 5-4. It's the Big Red on top by a single tally here. 5th year with the university. We'll be addressing that, if not in real time, certainly at the half.
No doubt about it.
And it's now 6-4, Cornell on top. Psyllos look to strike back. 6:05 left here before the midway point. Before we take our halftime break.
Yeah, this is starting to look like we anticipated.
Yes, it is.
Now it's teams are scoring goals right and left. Danny Anderson coming down the field.
And a cross field pass, and Lampert had a nice little look at it.
And not a great shot. And now Stath gets a violation, and Cornell will go man up.
Oh, and this could really have potential to be a sour taste left in the mouth of Psyllos fans heading into the break.
Exactly. Last 2 minutes, got to make a big play here. So he went high to low and stuck it in that low corner. It's a huge goal for the Pioneers.
Well, you said it. I mean, holy smokes! It felt like all the momentum was building throughout this second quarter in favor of Cornell, and DU steals a piece of it back here with unfortunate sequence there for the Psyllos, who now trail by 3 goals, which is the largest deficit, and they steal the one. Psyllos have some work to do, Coach.
They do, and hopefully they can get settled in with the ball. Stath wins the first face-offs. That's good. He's got to watch behind him. Here's being chased. So good possession here. Good goal.
And what, oh man, what a tone setter for the junior from Victoria. DU trims the lead from 3-2 in literally the first 10 seconds of this second half. And the ball is still loose on the ground. Both teams vie for it. 6 different players trying to come up with it, and ultimately it is Cornell. Soft dot.
Again, on that one was a loss of a face-off. Loss of a face-off just due to a ground ball. And now Stath has another violation. Yes.
Yeah, 4-goal lead for Cornell. That's the largest of the afternoon here. And a much needed ground ball pickup after the face-off for the Psyllos. See if they can. Psyllos inch a little bit closer to evening things up. It's 11-8 here, under 12 to play. And face-off won by Cornell, and here come the Big Red. Looking to rebuttal the latest tally from DU.
Cornell is actually using their second face-off guy, who seems to be more effective against.
I mean, we haven't even hit the 8-minute mark, and this is a 1-goal game here in this third quarter.
Big face-off here for Alec Stathakis.
And Cornell is going to come up with it. Good job by Marc Psyllos. And we got more laundry on the field here, and it's yellow.
That is what we call a get-back call. That was a big goal for Cornell.
Yes, it certainly was. It halts the momentum for DU, puts a tangible point on the board for Cornell. It's 12-10 here, under 8 minutes to play in the third, and it's another to CJ Kirst, the Tewaaraton finalist from a year ago, first-team All-American, puts another tally on the board. He now has a hat trick. And ground ball gobbled up by Denver. Looked like it was Caldwell.
Good take by Alec Stathakis there. Chris Caldwell. Another violation.
This is a bit unusual, wouldn't you say? Lessons to be learned along the road that you just can't snap your fingers and.
It's very different. The head guy just has only guys in white on the wings. So if Stath can just get this anywhere out to a wing, it'll be the Pioneers' ball.
And here we go. Let's see if he can do it. The ball is still on the ground, and the Psyllos have it. It's Ryan Giles who now gives it up. Guys, that makes it the second largest crowd in the history of Pio men's lacrosse. Fantastic feather in the cap of everyone here at DU. It's 14-12, first to go, it's 14-12, under 12 to play, excuse me, 14-13 now, under 12 to play. And this crowd is going to go nuts if DU finds a way to tie this game down. 4 goals once upon a time, back within 1.
Casey Wilson with a great ground ball.
It's a Pio possession, AJ Mercurio. Wow, 14-all here at Peter Barton, where since 2005, DU is 119-25. And they have protected home field and look to do it again in a top 10 matchup, the only of its kind today in Division I lacrosse.
Both these teams showing a lot of composure and a lot of courage out here. This is a heck of a lacrosse game.
You are not kidding.
Great ground ball by Dan Anderson. He is playing his heart out today. Could be because he's playing against some of his upstate New York boys.
Yes.
But,
the only top 10 matchup in college lacrosse today on the men's side, and it has fit the billing. As Coach, you in the pregame said, hey, this could be a high-scoring game. Yep. We now have 30 total goals scored, and just like that, here comes DU back the other way, looking to make it 31, and they do!
Ryan Giles.
Holy smokes, Giles, the senior from Chevy Chase, Maryland, buries it, and just like that, Denver is back up in front midway through the fourth.
This, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first lead they've had since 1-0. Something like that.
It was definitely the first lead since the first quarter, that is for sure. Holy smokes. And you know what it is, Coach? It's the first lead since Denver had a 4-3 advantage. But that was a long time ago, as it's now 16-15, 31 total goals on the board. And the good guys with just one more in front of over 3,000 fans.
Here comes another one. Chris Caldwell coming down on a break.
Noah Manning winds up again, trying to feed it to Silstrop, who just couldn't handle the pass.
Really nice play there by Chris. You don't want to be silly or frivolous with it, but you want to be aggressive-minded. Once you get soft with it, especially with the shot clock being what it is, you know, if you get too soft in this thing, you can. Now if they.
The junior from Smithtown, New York, and a huge
Timeout, Matt.
Huge face-off, possession won by Denver. Just about 90 seconds left in this one. It's a one-goal game.
Yeah, now what they'll do is they'll hold the ball until they get